Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today we're talking Week 9 progress and setting up some new Week 10 goals. Week 9 had some issues, but overall was very productive. There were lots of laggy matches again, but the ones that didn't lag were lots of fun and good practice. Meaty training has gone well, and I think I'm finally able to say that I have things down almost. For the daily exercises, I random select a character to practice on, and it's gone great with the exception of one character, that being Ibuki. I'm still focused on distance when I dash up and attack, but I guess I'm subconsciously watching the rise animations as well. It can't be a coincidence that I struggle on reacting to the character that has the most misleading rise animations in the game, at least in my opinion. I think I might have to get used to it over time because against everyone else I can usually get multiple perfects in a row now. The throw meaties were pretty easy to get a hang of. Air throw and back throw just use snipe kick as the setup, while regular throw uses standing heavy punch. Then, speaking of standing heavy punch, I've been working hard on bringing that buffer practice into my online matches, and I'd consider that venture somewhat of a success. I'm able to get the Parabellum out only on crush counters now, but I just read in the Calling Discord that it's possible to push that even further and react to a regular hit or block. Apparently, instead of delaying the entire Parabellum input by like a second or so, you can hit the standing heavy punch and immediately buffer the quarter circle after that, and then only press the punch button if you confirm a regular hit on the opponent. I tried this yesterday and it seems much harder to pull off, but at the same time it's way more valuable too. I ran into many situations where I let a regular hit slide because my inputs only covered the crush counter hits, in case they jump or walk forward, walk back, whatever else. I'm gonna try to get this down for week 10, but it seems like it requires better reaction times than I might have, so we'll see how that goes. Moving on to the matchup stuff, I got a lot done, but not as much as I would have hoped. To recap, the goal was to learn the Guile and Ryu matchups through notes and some Battle Lounge sets. I got the basic notes down for both, but I ran into issues working at optimal punishes. Some moves, like Guile's -3 standing heavy kick, are technically punishable, but they're always going to be used far enough away that they're realistically safe. And that's fine. What I'm struggling with is finding the best combos against things like his overhead or his target combos. All of them are -6, which sounds great, but for my testing I can't really seem to consistently get the combo that I want out. It's just the basic target combo since that's what does the most damage from what I know so far. But for some reason I have trouble starting it fast enough before Guile gets pushed back too far away, or it's the block stun, something. I'm not sure what's causing it. I'll show a clip here where I get it off, and then I'll show one where it doesn't connect. And this is for the overhead, but it applies to his target combos as well. Now, I guess it might just be something that I need to practice. As for training matches, the only ones that I got were through matchmaking. I got kinda shy to ask around this week, but I'm gonna break out of that shell and get some actual sets through either the new Challenger Discord or the character Discords. Okay, so that's been week 9, now let's talk week 10. Like I said, meaties are solid excluding Ibuki, so I want to keep expanding my knowledge to cover even more knockdowns. The first goal for this coming week is to learn setups for my super, for a successful V-skill parry, and most importantly, for a V-trigger knockdown. I've gotten checked on my meaties left and right after VT1 knockdowns, so I'm really excited to get that down and start punishing people for trying to do anything. The next goal is going to be, like I said, to try to take that standing heavy punch buffer to the next level and react to regular hits as well. As I mentioned, this does seem like it's going to require some really good reactions to get off consistently, so I'm not sure if I can do it, but I do want to give it a shot. And the final mechanical goal for this week is to restart my training with whiff punishing. I don't expect meaties to be too hard now that I can confidently react to rises, so whiff punishing is my big focus for week 10. I went ahead and downloaded the Hitbox Zero program for Street Fighter V, and I'll be using that in my practice. I'll never use it online, of course. I don't even know if that's possible, to be honest. But I'm just going to turn on for training mode since it looks super useful to get that spacing down perfect and memorized. For my strategy goals, I'm going to lighten up a bit to catch up with the previous matchups and also to focus mainly on whiff punishing. I have two things that I want to get done. First, I want to learn the Akuma matchup. I'll take notes on him, and then I'll get sets for him, Guile, and Ryu at some point during the week. Second, I'm banning my use of Wake Up Super for the time being. I think there is value in that tactic, sparingly, but I've paid the price for it way too many times now. Hopefully taking that away helps me become more calm under high pressure moments and forces me to block on Wake Up like I'm supposed to. Those are going to be the 5 goals for the week. Expand my meaties, take the buffer to the next level, start whiff punishing, learn to fight Akuma, and then don't do any more Wake Up Supers. Oh, and some quick notes before we close this out. I believe I mentioned that I was going to EVO this year, but unfortunately I won't be able to. I had things set up, but some other stuff came up and I had to cancel and give my registration away. Fortunately, the next big tournament, SCR, is about 20 minutes away from my house, so I'll be going to that in September for sure. And then finally, I'm still kind of struggling to find ways to improve these update videos. Audio quality is something I want to work on, but I've done the best that I can for now. I'm using a $10 mic, and I can't really afford anything at the moment that would significantly boost the quality up, so anything else is going to have to wait a little while longer. In terms of the format, I tried to find other training logs of any sort to try to take ideas from, even ones not related to Street Fighter, but I didn't get anything useful. I think all I'm going to do is just make the videos more focused and organized. The plan is to split future videos into 3 sections and have a small table of contents in the intro that can instantly take the viewer to whatever part they're interested in. The 3 video sections would be like discussion on progress for the week, discussion on new goals for the week, and then a section where I just talk about new tools, videos, or tips that I picked up along the way. It's basically what I got already, but it just lets people skip what they don't care about and get to the good stuff that they're interested in. I've said a million times that the series is for me to look back on and I'm not going to advertise it, blah blah blah, but this week I was browsing Reddit and someone linked a Twitch series created by a Grandmaster Ibuki player where he recorded himself taking his character from Rookie all the way to Super Platinum. I found it both really cool and super helpful to see his play evolve through the ranks, and I'm thinking maybe it's worth it to post my own videos at some point for others to see. I'd probably do it once I hit something notable, like, hey, I just finished Diamond and this is how I got here. And if I were to share, I'd really want to polish this stuff up. I was watching Sheldon's stream the other day and he was talking about how he thinks if someone was pretty diligent with their practice that they could hit the upper end of Diamond in about 1.5 to 2 years. So I'm pretty curious to see how my journey stacks up to that estimate. But anyway, it's been 100 degrees over here for like a month, so there's not much to do except sweat and overthink the hell out of things. I'll see you guys next week for some more Colleen fun and some more video changes.